You can see a file called app delegate. So there will be app delegate.s and app delegate.m files. So app delegate, so thing is like if you create a new application, if you create any iOS application, there will be one app delegate file uh, which is generated by the SDK itself. So app delegate file basically acts as an action. So you can actually say like it's an outer cover. So entire list runs inside that application. So if you say a lot of events like application is launched or application is pushed to background or application is going to terminate, all these things will be triggered in the app delegate file. So there are some functions in app delegate file which will be getting triggered on happening of all these events. Okay. There is another file called plist. So plist is basically a similar kind of file for Android manifest file. So plist is also in the background. Actual format is in XML itself, but while presenting to us, it will be a tabular table kind of file. You can actually go and edit the record parameters. Almost the necessity of file is similar to Android manifest file, application configuration, app ID, supported version. So app orientation, like whether it must be portrait only or portrait and landscape orientation. So all those things will be defined in plist file. Okay. Next comes the storyboard file. So when you create, storyboard was not actually available in older versions of Xcode. So by launch of iOS 7, sorry, from iOS 6, so current version is iOS 8. When Apple launched iOS 6, Xcode version was 4.5. So in that version, Apple introduced storyboard file. So storyboard file is basically user interface file. So with the storyboard file, you can actually minimize a lot of coding parts. Many of the things are graphical. You can actually map it by yourself. Okay. So storyboard file basically, if you are while creating a new application, you can actually say if the application is targeted for only for iPad or whether it must be targeted for iPad and iPhone or like just like Android itself. Only if it is targeted only for specific tabs or mobiles or for both. So if we are specifying like it's targeted for both iPad and iPhone, then two storyboard files will be generated. So one is for iPad, you can ask if we going through that, it will be a bigger interface file. iPhone will be a small interface file. We can configure everything in that file. Okay. So if you check the case of Android, you can see there are activities and layouts. So similar way, in iOS we have one .h file, one .m file, and one .xid file. So .h file are basically header files. So we'll be defining all our, declaring all our, not defining, sorry, we'll be declaring all our variables and functions in the header file, and the implementation of all those files, all those functions comes in the .m file. It's basically the implementation file. So the XIP file is similar to our layout file in Android. So you can actually have a visual view of, you can have a view of whatever things we are defining. So unlike Android, in Android we are writing XML codes, right? For layouts we will be writing XML codes. In iOS we won't be writing any XML codes. You can actually drag and drop each UI element and you can place it accordingly. It's really easy for, I mean, really easy to create interface files in iOS. Okay. So next thing is the images. If you check and we check about the resource files in normal files in Android, there were LTPI to LTHDPI to WSHDPI. So if you take the case of iOS, we don't have that much uh, what to say. There are varieties of device densities. We basically have only three type of densities. One is I mean, normal device. It's like till iPhone 3GS. The device resolution till devices till iPhone 3GS. They are having normal. They are called as normal resolution device. So from iPhone 4 to iPhone 4, 4S, 5, 5S, till 5S, it is Retina display. We call it as Retina display. So till 5S will be using at 2x. The images will be having double the resolution of normal normal devices. So and the other one is at 3x. So recently I made 6 and 6 yes devices. So sorry 6 and 6 plus devices. So those devices are having more resolution. So we'll give 3 times the resolution of normal one. So at 3x. So these are basically the images that we will be using in iOS. So unlike Android, even if you are not specifying any, I mean, even if you are placing the images properly, there is no what the risk of crashing the application. Applications won't be and it won't get crashed even if the images are not there in place. Assume like you are just using at 3x image only and you are trying to run it in a normal device. It will pick the image and show it there, but it will be like it won't be clear. It will be streamed and showing up there. So it won't be clear. That's not a problem. But unlike Android, there won't be any crash at all. Okay. So these are the basic things. Now we will just do a sample program and we'll see the things. Any doubts? Yes. No, there won't be. In Android? No, it won't crash. Even in Android Studio, but even if you drag and drop, it won't be that comfortable for you to design.
What about players? I mean, in Android, that web is most great, very flexible about letting go. You know,
Yeah, in iOS, and very easy, you can drag and drop.
it's in Android too. Why is it like it's hard to do?
No, it's not that easy. I mean,
Thank you. Okay.
I'm just comparing with iOS. If you just compare with iOS and Android, it's not that easy. That's what I do. Okay. So we are just creating a new application. Just like Android, we have various templates available here. Basically, we will be going for security application. So here you can see, you can specify if it is only for iPhone or only for iPad or it must be universal, right? So we are just, sorry, universal means it runs on iPhone and iPad. If you sorry, for iPad and iPhone, yeah, iPad and iPhone, yeah. If you just give iPhone, still works on iPad also, but it will be like only 50% of your screen will be utilized. You can see like it looks as if one iPhone is kept on your iPad. So it basically calls it's called as 2x mode. So you can see a 2x button also there. If you click on that 2x button, it actually expands. But it will be like scaled and it won't be looking good. So this is the basic structure. This is the app file that I explained earlier. This is the header file. So in header file, you can see one main window. On main window only will be creating the other view controllers. Okay. So the implementation file, you can see lot of functions here. Application did finish launching, application did design active, application did enter background, will enter program. So all the basic things which are related to application work, I mean, like
This
this.
Object C or something other as a language.
Yeah, this is in Objective C, it's not in Swift.
Uh-huh.
So whatever we are explaining is in Objective C.
Okay.
Okay?
It's not C.
It's not Swift.
Okay.
So these are the basic functions in App Delegate. You can see storyboard files here. You can see one view controller, right? So as I mentioned earlier, you can just so I just write down for the text field. So what kind of text, all the attributes, font size, alignment. So it's but a lot of things can be configured using this interface builder itself. Basically, this is called interface builder. So you can see background color. Fonts, border style, you can see it's getting changed instantly, right? Also clear button. So if you go for a text field, at the end of the text field, you can see one clear button, one cross mark. So when that should appear. So never appears while editing, appears unless editing. So there are a lot of things, lot of properties for each element. So all those things can be configured in the interface with the itself. Font size, you can see adjust to pitch, capitalization, correction, what kind of keyboard, like number part, email address, name file, so decimal part, web search. So all these properties can be configured in the interface builder itself.
It's too easy than Android Studio, yes?
Yes, it's too easy than Android Studio. And you can see another thing, I'll show you another thing. It's really fast also to compile and run. So I just put one text in here.
Oh. Faster than
It's really fast.
uh-huh.
So developing for this one, iOS is really fast. In case of Android, you won't actually, in some cases you won't get this keyboard. And if you want to type something, here I can type using our keyboard itself, normal keyboard itself. If you go for Android, it's like you have to click each
Click it.
letter in the keyboard. So a lot of advantages are there in iOS. It's more developer friendly, we can say. The tools that Apple is providing is really
User friendly.
user friendly.
Yeah.
Another thing that I'll show you. So now I have drag and drop one text field, right? So if I want to access that text field, like if I want to refer to that particular text field from my code, so I just want to so ID outlet means we have to refer to that particular text in interface builder. So if you give ID outlet, you come here. You can see here in outlets whatever variable I declared is available here. So if I just click drag and drop, it's connected to that particular text field. Okay. So we don't have to do any extra reference and all. It's really easy. So another thing I'll show you. I'm just placing a button here. And I want to give one action for that button. So this is the function that I am declaring. I'm going to implementation file. I'm going to show an alert on clicking that button. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. I'll be just showing one alert.
This text editor is something like Sublime, yes?
Sorry.
Like Sublime that show which action you type text editor.
So I actually didn't get it.
I said text editor in this.
Yeah, it's actually giving autocomplete options.
Yeah, options.
So I wrote a function for that button, and I'm connecting to that button now. You can see button act is the function name that I gave. You can check here. This is the function name button act. Okay? Yeah, button act. That's the purpose for button action. So you can say it here. I will just slide to that button and say it actually says when to trigger that function. So I am just giving touch up inside. So now I am going to run it again. You can see. So the process is so fast here. So if you have some better knowledge of Objective-C or JavaScript, it's very easy to go for iOS development. Other advantages here is like the number of devices that you have to target will be very minimal. Like it's like maximum 6 or 7 devices that you get from app loading. So it will be, I mean, if you make sure like it's working on this 6 or 7 devices, your app will be perfect. There won't be any chance of any crashes. So another thing is like OS versions. So most of the Android devices support the latest version. So if you check the current situation, the latest version is iOS 8. So iOS 8 is supported till iPhone 4S. If you go to iPhone 4, it is not supported. From iPhone 4S and above, it's supporting the latest OS version. So if you go for standard OS version, if you support for iOS 8 and iOS 7, around 95% of the devices will be covered. The devices which goes below, which supports below iOS 7 will be very few. Like I think iPhone 3GS or something. That is the one which does not support iOS 7. So effort is minimal in iOS and it's not friendly. Our only problem is like you must have a Mac and publishing to the App Store. Okay, that's important. Even though we have all these what's it, easy to use tools, there are a lot of strict process in submitting an app to App Store. If you just develop for Android, you can actually develop an app and send it to Play Store. No one will be reviewing that app. Only the users can use it. The number of users will be reviewing and writing the comments there. No one else will be sticking to publish the app in Play Store. Okay, so if someone uploads an app within 1 hour or some particular time period, it will be available for the users to download. But in case of iOS, there is a strict submission procedure. Like Apple has given some developer guidelines, so it actually contains some 40 or 50 conditions. So every app must satisfy all those 50 conditions. Then only the app will be publishing the app for users to download. So it's like there are a lot of conditions. The first thing Apple is telling is like app should not crash. If the app crashes, Apple will be rejecting the app. So if you submit an app to the App Store, there is a team of Apple which reviews the application. So they will sit and review each and every functionality of the app, and once they feels like everything is okay and everything is good, then only they will approve it for the App Store download. Till then, assume like while reviewing it, if it crashes, Apple will send it back. Tell us like it crashed at this particular point. Please fix and send it again. So again we will send it. If it satisfies all the conditions, then only it will be approved. So there are certain other parameters also, conditions also. Unlike Android you can actually use, access all the user data like call history or SMS, and other things you can actually access, even the network parameters like signal strength, carrier name. So all these are accessible by Android. In case of iOS, if the user is trying, if the developer is trying to access any of those things, so that Apple won't be approving of art. So there are certain predefined things which are accessible, like forward library, phone book, user location. So only few things are accessible by the developer. So if they try to access anything other than these predefined things, Apple will be rejecting our Apple.
Kifame. Kaligo. Butcher.
Lopa.
Step Telebide.
Patisna Conversation.
Jamil Katar Nigi.
Yeah, go on, go on. No, that is over there. And I just like right? What was considered that? Okala teaching skill, fully directly, the volume. Because of volume, there was a demand volume of Upstone. So I need the electric system and just look at the eye. Okay, the question is, what is this? Если хотя бы одному из них какая-то маршрутка, значит, если не проходит хотя бы одну условие и выполняете, тогда получается воздействие, что, естественно, оно не будет публиковаться. А то не будет особенностей. Но те условия имеются в Android, естественно, не будет по-другому. Пользователь может также проверять, а Маруся именно отдел именно вот эти информационные проверяют. И в то же время, вплоть до того, что например, я как один разработчик могу залить приложение, да? А вас вот обновление, я имею в виду, один раз вы залили программу, второй раз обновляешь, и все это заливать и так далее. 3 раза, и в любом всегда случае они будут проверять приложение. Если часто, если один раз залили, и они его опубликовали, то когда вы будете обновлять, оно будет всегда опубликовано. Всегда каждый раз оно все всегда будет проходить вот этот отбор. Так как, что, например, иногда чаще всего так и делается, разработка программы, когда один раз нету каких там алгоритмов, которые как бы не проходят этот отбор. А когда в одном деле, там, возможно, может кто-то товарищ, который будет задать предыдущий. Кстати, это как бы всегда, когда вы или публикуете, или обновляете, всегда отдел они вот это все проверяют. И в целом, в этом получается, что в исходе, если вкратце сказать, во-первых, всегда надо быть исход, во-вторых, обещанности, там вот исход исход, да, который да, нужно был представлен всем корпорациям Apple. А сейчас в этом примере мы используем объективности, что будет та же логика, So what is some one of the age, yeah? Inside. In that one also this was not very sure. I have the reports of the reason. Here the voice of the policy. So the global mobility machines has the most common so also no, it's the satisfied also. So actually one more thing. I actually did the entire things in you can say main icon dot storyboard. There is one more storyboard file. This is for iPad. So right now if I run it in iPad simulator, the one this one iPhone simulator, okay? So I am going to run it in iPad. So right now in iPad I didn't add anything, it's just one empty thing, you can just see that. So it lost the iPad simulator. There is one blank page, like nothing is there. So if I have to do the same thing in iPad file. So now if I run, I'll be getting that button. You can see this button. So we have to do it. I mean, if you want to target two different set of devices like iPhone and iPad, you have to do it separately like this. Yes.
Teach something.
Yeah. If we do something like this, can we put in iPad or in iPhone too? Sorry, I didn't get you. You write something like this, yes? Can we write something and put in iPad and iPhone? It will be working. अभी आज सब हम तो हर साल होता है और I was in a logika casa that was a long time was there I heard that in the iPhone and then controller that was support for some to tam почему так вот я даже сейчас уроком для iPhone естественно будет другой дизайн другой когда пропорции там здесь nawet сегодня так говоришь но в любом случае вот этот батон и тот батон будет определенно а сейчас на этой стороне просто там созданный код в Objective-C. So it's как бы другой. So forward to introduce the previous file. You can see the previous file here. Main storyboard name, application version, content version. So here it says supported orientation. You see here now I gave the orientation like portrait landscape and all. You can rotate it. You can see it rotating and replacing.
How you rotate? How you rotate?
There's a key here.
Ah.
So there are a lot of other options also, like if you want to test the shake, just like in Android, if you want something like that, you have to install it and test in device itself. You have those simulations here in this one itself. You can simulate it in the simulator itself instead of going for device. So a lot of time is saved in development.
Yeah.
Any other doubt? I don't know how I can send it. So how do you feel? You're going to choose it on iPhone or Android? Yeah, there are some other cross-platform development tools also, like accelerator from here. You have to, accelerator basically uses JavaScript. So if you develop on accelerator, you can actually generate one APK file for Android and one IPM file for iPhone. So from the same code base, you can actually generate different applications for one for Android and one for iOS. But the capabilities will be limited. You won't be able to access the entire thing, and even the look and feel, the UI also won't be looking that native. It will be mostly having that kind of experience instead of native look and feel.
Okay. Well, we could try to do some photos in the background. We could start to do some photos in the background.
Want to see some photos of this diagram? So, if you want to put a photo, you can actually keep an image view. But which photo is making that's a problem.
Your photo.
Something from internet.
Okay, I'll take this picture. Something.
Just photo, it is, as background.
You want it as background?
Yes.
My photo is so valuable, I cannot. So what is okay? Yeah, I wrote it by code, right? Like, I did it with code. Like, the background image. Because you're talking, I can code it.
What about gradient? Gradient.
Which color you want? Only blue.
Ako istiwasan na siya lagi.
So you can see one more thing here. Or is also like we are just telling it. Self dot zero set background color, blue color.
That's enough. That's enough.